Oh, fine, but I'm thinking of going out of business. I'm going to California.
I hope you have some luck.
I hope so.
Please tell me, Edgar Kennedy, why we're stopping here?
Yes, Mother dear. The reason we're stopping here is to find out the right way. We're lost.
That's always the way. We start out on a vacation and get lost. Now, if you'd let Brother drive this car, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, but Mother, you know how fussy Edgar is about the car. He won't let anybody drive.
Oh, I wouldn't drive the old rattletrap anyhow.
Oh, send us an old rattletrap. It's good enough to drive around in, isn't it?
How many gallons?
10 gallons!
If you weren't so stubborn, this wouldn't have happened. You should have turned to your left at the first little red brick schoolhouse.
It wasn't a little red brick schoolhouse. It was a little red brick beer garden.
Well, after all, there were 3 little red brick beer houses, school garden. And we could tell which was first and which was last.
Oh, what's the difference anyway? It's always the same thing no matter where we go. I can't even follow simple directions.
Wait a minute, everybody's worried. Edgar, I'm so glad we got lost, aren't you, dear?
What are you talking about?
Well, if we hadn't got lost, we couldn't have bought this service station.
Who couldn't have bought what service station?
Look, Edgar, don't you see? Instead of going on a vacation, we're going into business. We'll take the vacation money and buy the service station. Then when business really gets started, we'll go on a nice, long trip. Don't you see, darling, all your life you want to be independent, be your own boss. That's what you've always said 1,000 times a day. If only you had a little business of your own, then you would be happy. And this is the very best...
Florence! Florence!
Yes?
Shut up. We're going on a fishing trip. We're not going to buy any service station.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the customer. Get, come on, hurry up. Good morning, sir. What can we do for you, sir?
Fill her up.
What kind of gas?
Not gas, water.
Oh, yes, sir. Fill her up, Mother. Yes, it's a pleasure. You know, that's our motto. Service with a smile. Oh, dear, you've lost a little nut off your windshield wiper. Would you like to have our service repair department fix that for you?
How much?
5 cents. Labor included. Go ahead, Pappy. What can you lose?
Now, you keep out of this, Wilbur. That windshield wiper's nickeled me to death. I warn you, if it don't work, I'm going to bring it back.
That's your privilege, sir, but we guarantee our work. Ready?
Coming, dear.
Come on, chump.
Yes, sir. What can I do for
Well,
you?
the gentleman lost a little nut off of his windshield wiper, and he wants you to fix it for him. He says if you don't do it right, he'll bring it back.
All right, dear. Get the nut.
Yes, sir.
That's us, sir. Service with a smile.
I don't believe it.
Now, what'd you say?
You tell him, Pappy. I stutter.
Change for all, mister? Order medium.
Here you are, Edgar. If you want anything else, just let me know. Do a good job, dear. You know, this is our first customer.
Oh, yeah. What's the matter with you? You dropped it in the crankcase. In the crankcase? Crankcase?
Wait a minute now. What's the trouble?
Why, this big idiot dropped a nut in my crankcase.
Oh, is that all? Well, that's no trouble. We'll just take out the crankcase and find the nut.
Take out the crankcase.
It's very simple. All you do is unloosen the thing and drag it out. Maybe it's in the bearings. We can
In the
unloosen
bearings,
bearings.
eh?
I know all about it. I've been studying it for about a week. Of course, now maybe in the cylinder head would be the place to
Take off the handle of the motor, eh? And if you don't understand what I like, then stop it. All right.
Here, little nut. Here, little nut. Here, little nut. Here. Here, come on, nut. No matter where you are, I'll still find you.
You know, I still don't believe it.
You still don't believe what?
Service with a smile.
Well, son, it's our motto, and we're going to stick with it.
Now let's see the smile. Say, mister, do you like fishing?
Fishing? Say, I'd rather fish than eat.
About a half a mile down here, there's a spot where the fish are that big.
How big?
Well, anyway, that big.
Well, that's big enough. Well, come on, what are we waiting for?
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, come on.
Oh, Edgar.
Whoa, yes, dear.
Did you find the nut yet, dear?
No, I haven't found the nut yet.
Say, I've got it. You hurry up and find that nut and fish the car. I'll go home and get my fishing tackle, and then we'll really go and catch it.
Well, go ahead, get going, and I'll hurry.
Okay.
Hurry up now, step on it. I got it! I got it! Hey, I got it! George, I got the nut! I got it! Hey, look, hey, you! Hey, look, I found the nut! Well, that's funny. I have to carry the car all apart. I found it down in the cup of my pants. The motor on the motor. I went away down there. I found a little lot of oil in it.
Never mind about the nut. What about my car?
Yeah, well, I've been worrying about that for the last half hour or so, too. She had a terrible job getting it apart. Hope I can put it back together again.
You hope. You big sap, you'd better or you'll find yourself in plenty of trouble.
Now, listen, my good man. I'm in no mood to be trifled with. One more crack out of you and you can put it back together yourself.
Have you any idea who you're talking to, Mr. Kennedy?
No, and I don't care who I'm talking to.
Well, for your information, Mr. Kennedy, you're talking to the sheriff.
Hi.
I'm going into town to look over some of the new cars. I'll be back in a couple of hours, and when I get back, Mr. Kennedy, if you haven't got that car put together, and put together right, Mr. Kennedy, I'm buying a new car and you're paying for it. Now laugh that off, Mr. Kennedy.
Put it back together yourself.
Have you any idea who you're talking to, Mr. Kennedy?
No, and I don't care who I'm talking to.
Well, for your information, Mr. Kennedy, you're talking to the sheriff.
Hi.
I'm going into town to look over some of the new cars. I'll be back in a couple of hours, and when I get back, Mr. Kennedy, if you haven't got that car put together, and put together right, Mr. Kennedy, I'm buying a new car and you're paying for it. Now laugh that off, Mr. Kennedy.
Yes, ma'am. What can we do
gallons, please.
Oh, what color?
Oh, what colors have you got?
Oh, 6 delicious flavors. Blue, green, red, pink, lavender, and white. And some blue green and some beautiful green blue.
Well, I think I'll take a gallon of each, with just a dash of lavender.
Go ahead, brother. Give it to... that's our motto. Service with a smile. Brother, give the customer a smile. Isn't that cute? Brother will be finished in just a minute. Let's see, that's 5 gallons, $1, if you please. Oh, excuse me, just a minute. Here comes the messenger. Telegram.
War has been declared.
War! I won't go! I won't go! They'll never take me alive!
Never, never! Oh, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier.
No! I'll shoot myself first!
Oh. Don't be silly, Mother and Brother. It isn't that kind of a war. It's a gasoline war.
Well, go on. Hurry up. Fill the car, dear.
Yes, give her that other colored gasoline, dear. You only owe us 70 cents now. Gas has been reduced to 14 cents.
Never mind that. What about my car? Is it ready?
Oh, yes, sir. It's all fixed up, and it's fixed up good, too. All I got to do now is put that little nut on the windshield, and it'll be all okay. And then we'll go fishing. I've been working on my own car. What?
Yeah, well, but not. Yeah, nickel.
What's the matter, Mr. Kennedy? And you got a sense of
Ah, young man, you've taught me a great lesson.
What
bless
Well, you know, all my life I've always had a fierce temper. But you laughed me right out of it. I get the system now, though. Every time anything goes wrong, you just laugh. Just like that. That's it. I got the... Oh, boy.
Edgar!
Come on, chump. Come in, dear. I'll be right back as soon as I get this. Say, how big was that fish?
That's big.
Well, that's still big enough.
Yes, sir. That's our motto. Service with a smile.
Yes, sir. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Edgar, this gentleman wants you to do a little repair work.
Yeah.
It seems the windshield wiper needs a new nut.